Something I've mentioned numerous times is that the reason I find Barney so nostalgic is the songs. And the songs take me straight back to my childhood, whether that's songs we sung at nursery school or primary school or just songs I knew at home from TV shows like Barney. And I have to say, Barney's Rhyme Time Rhythm, which was originally released in 2000, later released in 2011 under the title Mother Goose Collection, I believe, is full of, well, Mother Goose songs and nursery rhymes, things that basically made up my childhood. So I was really delighted with this. And the special has a really brilliant structure as well. This is directed by Jim Rowley, and it starts off with one of the children trying to write rhymes, but they're just not having much luck with it. And Mother Goose tells them that the best way to be successful with writing rhymes is to smile and be happy while you're doing it. The message there is not so much that you need to paint a smile on your face to do anything, but it's that if you let go of the stress and the tension, you may produce better work because you're not overthinking it. And I think that that, on its most basic level in this episode, is a really good message. And we spend time with Mother Goose and Barney and the children at the beginning, but then later on we go to Mother Goose's home and we have these beautiful set designs and the clock for Hickory Dickory Dock and the mice. I just love it. The set designs are brilliant, the props are gorgeous, there are some really great costumes. Mother Goose herself is just exactly what I imagined her to be like. She's played by Barbara Lowin and she's just fabulous. She is Mother Goose. And of course, the songs really make this fabulous. Now, there are so many songs in this. Fandom.com lists 38 songs, including I Love You and the Barney theme song, and I won't go through them all, but I'd say I knew maybe 85% of them, and they're not just songs I know from Barney, they're songs that I think most children will know from loads of different sources. So to give some examples of personal favourites, and it is hard to pick some personal favourites, but ones that really made me feel like a child again and took me back to my childhood, aside from the aforementioned Hickory Dickory Dock, which I have to say, I never knew there was a verse beyond the clock struck one. I had no idea there was the clock struck two and the clock struck three. But we have Hey Diddle Diddle, London Bridge, Humpty Dumpty, Baba Black Sheep, Little Miss Muffet, Jack Be Nimble, Three Little Kittens, which they acted out, and it was adorable. Quite a few of them they do actually act out, which was really nice to see and help to bring the stories to life. Then we have the Tea Party medley, which is full of lots of very short songs such as Muffin Man and Hot Cross Buns. We also have Old King Cole, which I love. It's just the lines dance with the fiddlers is not something I remember from my childhood, but discovering it through Barney, it's just so addictive. And there are so many others as well, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful collection of really fun, engaging, mostly energetic. Some of the songs are a bit slower, but a lot of them do facilitate dancing along with it. It can really encourage children to either get up and move about or just, move about where they're sitting. Some really immersive stories, such as I mentioned, the Three Little Kittens. We get to see them acting that out, which I thought was just so cute. Great costumes, lovely set designs, brilliant. The children in this were brilliant. They gave some really great performances. And unusually, I actually prefer the re-release title. Quite a few Barney specials from the 90s and early 90s were re-released a decade or so later. And while I don't mind the title Barney's Rhyme Time Rhythm, I do prefer the Mother Goose title. I just think it makes more sense and it's beautiful. Definitely a really strong special that really took me back to my childhood and is packed full with songs and stories and basically the emblems of childhood. It's absolutely stunning.